Hello everyone. It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you're going well. Happy Friday, everyone. Well, it's actually Wednesday for me, but I'm pre-recording it for you so that you've got it ready to go for while I'm away this week. So today is the 30th of August 2024, and it is the second last day to order from the Designer Series paper sale. So 15% off selected Designer Series papers from the annual catalogue. So make sure you have a look at them and grab a bargain while you can. It's also the last day, Stampin' Up recommended the last day to redeem your bonus days coupons. So today is the last day to redeem your bonus days coupons, the 30th of August. So make sure you do that as well. That would be $9 that you would have earned as a product credit to use on purchases in August, but you would have earned them in July. So make sure you check that out. Last weekend I had my creative escape, which was a card buffet, and that was really good. We had a few people come along, so that was lovely. And I fed them and they created some beautiful cards, and yeah, so they had lots of fun. Well, I've got my retreat coming up, and I send out all my catalogues this week, so for my customers. So hopefully you may actually have them by the time this video goes live, because I sent them out on the Tuesday. So hopefully you get them. You get them in time, and there's a bonus offer in there for if you place an order with me, but all the details are actually in that. If you haven't received a catalogue and you'd like to, just send me a message, and I will get a catalogue out to you as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, I do have a special offer in there for my customers if you shop with me during September. So have a look at that, and I've also included a couple of other things for you to have a look at and enjoy. So yeah, let me know if you've got any questions about the new catalogue that comes out and starts on the 4th of September. So that's really, really cool. I will get started today. I'm going to do a technique. I'm looking at only doing 2 cards, so a bit different to normal, but this is a technique that I haven't done for quite some time. It's actually called the floating frame technique. I'm not quite sure who actually originally created it, but I haven't seen it around for a little while, so I thought, well, I saw a card that I'd posted a while ago, years ago in fact, and so I thought, I might have a go at that one and see if I can recreate a card using that technique again, just so that I can share with you this beautiful technique, this fun technique that you can have a little bit of it's something a bit different to normal. So it's not simple stamping by any stretch, so it is quite involved, so you need more products to create this card, including a die cutting machine. I use the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, obviously by Stampin' Up, being a demonstrator. So but let's get started and have a look and see what I'm using. So let's go to the overhead camera. Here we go. So the stamp set I'm actually going to use is the translucent florals. Now this stamp set is available online as an online exclusive, and it comes with a set of dies. So it's the translucent floral dies. I've just realised there's actually a little die missing. Whoopsie. But yeah, so I'm going to be using these dies today for the project, and I'm going to use this stamp set. So I'm going to get stamping, show you, I'm just going to do random, I'm going to do lots of stamping all at once because I'm going to cut things out fairly quickly. Let's start with, I've got Berry Burst. I'm just trying to figure out what colours I want to use. Let's go Petunia Pop first up. So I'll probably do a couple of each stamp. And I'm just going to die cut these, so they don't need to be in a set spot or anything like that. But I'm just going to do a couple of die cuts, the stamps, sorry. Let's go with, I might do some peach pie. So there is a fair bit of die cutting on this with this project, and I'm not quite sure how many pieces I need. So it's a bit of trial and error, I would say. Or guesstimation. Maybe guesstimation's probably a better term. Not liking that very much. Let me just grab. I'm just going to move some of the ink out of the way on that one. Just a tiny bit better. Alright, I've got, what other colours? I've got Pretty in Pink, so we might do one with the all of the in colours. What's the other colour? Shy Shamrock. I'll do that. Nope, I'll do that one in. The leaves I'll keep in the one colour. And then I've got my little flower as well, which I don't want to do in the green. I might bring in Highland Heather or Gorgeous Grape. I might do Gorgeous Grape. Yeah, I don't mind that one actually. All right, let's get some of these inks away. Oh, actually, I might just do another peach pie and another Pretty in Pink flower as well. I didn't use Berry Burst. So this one. Okay, let's move them all off to the side. So with my dies, so this is where I just need to match up all the dies and try and cut as many out as I can at the one time. So I can do those ones, and I've got some post-it notes that I might just use just to make sure that they stay in the one spot. Okay, that one. That one. Nope, I think I'm just going to have to do these separate. All right, let's run that through. So I've got my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm just going to run that through. Oh, shake, shake, shake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so then we'll move over to this one. And so we do the same process again, just line up. Oops, where's the sticky gum? There it goes. Line up the dies. And if I need extra leaves, I can cut out some more leaves. Oops. Move just a tiny bit. Okay. And then my plate on top, and just die cut these. And so we've got more pieces, so I'll just do some more cutting of the smaller pieces. So that one. That one. There's that little one here as well. So I want to probably cut out a couple of them. And then because I've got these leaves, I probably want to try and cut them out as well. And die cut. So as you can see, there is a fair bit involved in this. Oh, this card. Just realised that moved. Whoops. Oops, I think that's just moved again. Let's see. So another leaf, another leaf. Yeah, see that one? That one moved. All right, let's do this one, and then we might just cut out a few of the little ones as well. Maybe I should have paired some earlier for you, but I didn't. I've got this one as well. We'll cut out this one too, this double leaf. I think I probably do have enough pieces, but I do like the darker, the gorgeous grape in the little flower, just to add a bit of a pop. Let's see, that one. Oh, that was a bit crooked. Oh well. It's going to be my last resort if I have to. Alright, let's try and do this one. Almost there. Because it shouldn't take me too long to line up just one die, I will do another one really quick. And let's see. This. And just one more purple, gorgeous grape. That'll probably do me, I think. All right, let's move that stuff out of the way. Just get my dies back on the magnet just so I don't lose them. So did I put them all back? 2 leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's right. There we go. Excuse me. All right, so I have all my little flowers. Have my big flowers. And leaves. All right, so what I want, I'm just going to flip that one over for a sec. Just measure. I've got 10 centimeters by 14.3, so I'm going to use that as my piece. And what I want to do is I want to put these down in such a way that I'm going to basically create a bit of a picture, and sort of creating a frame around. So, oh, that one's going to be a bit trickier. So, use him off the page. You sort of don't really want them overlapping. Maybe he can go off that page there. You want to sort of get a look that you like. That's what we're working on at the moment. Just trying to get a look that you're happy with, that you like. Shall I put that one there? And then put that one there. All right. I think I'm happy with that. So the next thing is, there's press and seal. So I've actually got some press and seal. So this box is a bit worse for wear just because I've had it on top of the fridge, and you know, everything on top of the fridge goes a bit manky. So we just want a piece of press and seal. Tear that one off. And what we want to do is we actually want to, we want to lay that down. And sort of press that into place. Oopsie. And then lift that one up. And then we will actually want to run it through the die cut machine. So I have my deckled rectangles. So I haven't actually tried it with this. I've tried it with stitched rectangles, but I'm going to do it with the deckled. I think I need a smaller one than that. And so then I just want to try and get it as centered as possible. Something like that. Yeah. Post-its again. I'm just trying to remember because it's been a little while, as I said. But we want some extra space. So what you would normally do is actually trim off the edge, but I'm just going to fold it over for a sec just to try and keep everything in place. I'm just going to try and keep it like that, just to keep everything in place. And I'm going to use the square, the deckled rectangle, and work out approximately the center. I'm going to run that through the die cut machine. Once you've done that, I'm just going to grab my paper snips, flip it over, and I'm actually just going to trim off around the edge so that we have a, so you'll be able to see what I mean. You probably can already. So I'm just trimming off around the edge. Alright, so I've got extra bits left over, so I can use them if I need to, if I've got some space that I want to fill up. Alright, so coming back to this one, I'm just going to take the post-it note off that, post-it note off that, and then peel this one away, and then this one is going to take a bit more of it. I'm not too fussed about the piece underneath. So maybe I just don't worry about that. It should just come up. There we go. So then we have, whoops, a bit of a frame. So we've got two pieces, got the frame, and okay, just a couple of pieces of basic white. Oh, I realise I don't have my trimmer, hang on. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to score at 10.5. And then cut it at 14.8. Just take a smidge off. So we've got our basic white, and then we've got our little pieces. So if we flip these over, this is when we want a whole heap of dimensionals. So I've got some big dimensionals. I probably want some little ones, which I don't think are here. So let's just work with what we've got. So I'm just going to trim off around the edges. So you want to put dimensionals on the back of these pieces. So basically you want to have enough on here that it's going to keep it popped up. And so you do need some smaller pieces to go on the edging pieces. I hope you can see what I'm actually doing at the moment. So this is the inside part of the frame that I'm doing at the moment. Okay, so I think I've got all the pieces there. All right, this one. So some of these will only need a couple. Want to make sure that you're not seeing any of the dimensionals over the edge. I want to make sure it's staying up in the corners, definitely, and all along the edges. So you do use a fair few dimensionals on this project. Oops. What other edges do I have? This one. That one. And I've got a little piece here and these two little ones. So I'm just trimming down the edges because they're really useful pieces. But there's one bit that's really, really thin right here. So I don't know if I'm going to have a piece that's small enough. So obviously a tiny bit fiddly, but the effect I think is worth it. Okay, let me see where I'm at. Almost. That one. And tiny slither there. A bit there. I'm hoping that might stay up enough if I've got dimensionals on the other piece. But if I can trim one thin enough, I should be good too. All right, oh, this one here. There we go. All right. So now that I've done that, you want to go through and take all the backing paper off. This is where it would be really handy to have all the dimensionals coloured in. So I know there's a few demonstrators that just draw lines on their dimensionals so they can see when they've taken the backing paper off. But with light you can also see the shine of the stickiness underneath. There's definitely a bit of a shine that comes through. All right, let me see if I've done all them. That looks like it's good. And that looks like it's good. All right. Oh, so now I've done all that. That's the tricky bit. You want to lay this down so it's actually straight. You want to try and have as much of the, like a even spacing around the edge. There we go. So that's that one, and then this one, whoops. Make sure it's the right way. Once you have the two frames, the two pieces on the cards, you then want to try and peel back the what is it? What's it called? Press and seal. Preferably without peeling up any of the ink. So you could probably heat this up a bit to sort of loosen the tackiness. There we go. Almost looks a tiny bit crooked. And this one. Oh. Oops, so you can see that I have taken a tiny bit off. However, all right, so our two cards, we've got them. So we want to do a sentiment. I need a couple of birthday cards. So I've got "You're the best, happy birthday, congratulations, wishing you all the happiness in the world." So the happy birthday, I could do there. I do have a couple of other stamps that I've got. So I've brought over the attention shoppers and the sketched butterflies because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use them today. So I could go "Wishing you a beautiful birthday." Very simple. Well, not so simple, but I think that's quite pretty. So I might do that for this card. It does look a bit crooked. I'm hoping, I don't know, it might be a bit crooked, you know. And we might do Summer Splash, I think. So that one, oops, get rid of that one. And then in this one, I might do the Happy Shopper, Happy Birthday on a strip because I want to try and cover up this little bit here. And I might do that in Gorgeous Grape, I think. bring out a bit of the gorgeous grape. And I do have a couple of strips here, so that might be too wide. Here's this one. There we go. So I'm going to do that along there, I think, and I'll do my usual fancy banner and I can pop that up on a couple of dimensionals as well. And so if you want, you could also add in a couple of flowers, but I actually don't mind them, and I think I might just go and grab some embellishments. So I've got some of my in-colour embellishments. So just to add something extra. Where'd that one go? Oh, there. There we go. I think I'm quite happy with those two cards. So very simple, no, it's not very simple. Really not simple, but quite effective. This is probably the most extravagant type of cards I tend to do. So just 2 cards today. But it just shows a technique that's really quite fun to do when you've got a bit of time, when you want to create some nice cards. So let me get that out of the way and move them out of the way, so you've got just the cards. So they're my 2 cards for today. So that's the floating frame technique. So you can actually see, it looks like it's floating with a bit of a shadow underneath. Same with that one. So it's quite a nice little project to create. I feel like there's something missing there. So you could always pop in a flower that's sort of sitting off from the frame if you need to. But I think I'm just going to leave it as is. So they're my 2 cards for today. I hope you like them. They are quite cute, and it takes a bit of time, but quite effective, and I think that's quite pretty. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I'll be back again next week on the 6th of September, and 6th of September, it means that we've got our new catalogue. The mini catalogue will be live by that stage. That will be the 3rd day that it's live. So if you haven't got one of them, let me know and I can pop one in the post for you. But all my customers over the last couple of years or so, they should all have a catalogue coming their way very, very soon, if they haven't already got them, if you haven't already got them. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope I have inspired you to get into your craft space and get creative. And if you're looking for some of the peel and seal, I found it at Costco. So if you're a member of Costco, sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. It's really a bit tricky, but sometimes they'll have it, sometimes they won't. But see how you go, see if you can find it. Maybe you could use giant post-it notes. That might be another option to create this sort of card. But I hope you try this technique out and make sure you share the photos with me, because I'd love to see them for you, see what you've created. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.